The thing about pottery that's so incredible is it's an overlap between aesthetics and function. And I think like we are really unique as humans in that we have art and beauty and we love those things. And then we're also like have to survive and we're just animals going about the world. And pottery like meets that intersection. Each mug form probably takes like 5 minutes to throw. And then it dries out overnight. And then I'm gonna add a handle to it. Those are all pulled by hand. And then once that happens, then I'm gonna do my carving and my decorating. I use a technique called Mishima, and it's a traditional Japanese and Korean inlay technique. And so what's happening is I'm carving into the surface of the pot my design, and then I'm inlaying color into the carving. So it's a lot like printmaking. I end up with a little bit of a softness to the line quality. I think it's not the same as just drawing directly on the surface because I'm wiping away the color from in the carved lines, and so there's like a little bit of a smeariness that can happen and a softening. It takes a really long time. It's like making, if I were a printmaker, it's like making the basic print every single time on every pot. And so I'm carving every design and then adding the color and then wiping it away. And then it gets fired once and then it gets glazed and then it gets fired again. And then it gets sanded. So I think I probably touch each piece like 20 to 30 times throughout the course of the process. But it's a really fun technique because I get a lot of detail in the drawings, and I also kind of just can get lost in like the feeling of carving. I really love it. My parents are both farmers, and there was a lot of environmental activism in my community, especially like forest defense activism back in the 90s. I grew up in Olympia, and there was just a lot of activism around like saving old growth forests, and also a lot of kind of food justice stuff that was going on. I really believe that emotional connectedness leads to ethical decision making, and so I think yeah, that has influenced the types of things that I include as subject material in my art, and also feels like a big motivation of why I make art in order to like help create more emotional connection between us disconnected humans living in an urban environment often and like things that we actually are connected to ecologically.